संवाद के इस सबसे बड़े मेले की औपचारिक शुरुआत के लिए मैं मंच पर बुलाना चाहूंगा TV9 नेटवर्क के CEO मिस्टर वरुण दास को।
Thank you, Dinesh. Namaskar. Honorable Union Minister Sri Nitin Gadkari ji, esteemed speakers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural edition of TV9 What India Thinks Today Global Summit. I thank each one of you present here and our viewers watching it at home for your continuous support and making TV9 Group the #1 news network of our country. Over the next 2 days, we'll listen to ideas and experiences of 75 speakers on policies, governance, strategy, vision, as well as challenges. Besides a galaxy of honorable cabinet ministers, state chief ministers, business leaders, newsmakers, we would also host 2 former global state leaders, David Cameron and Hamid Karzai. As Dinesh said, our theme for this global summit is Vishwaguru, how near, how far. Today, I find India at a point of inflection. On one hand, as a nation, we have started dreaming and acting like a true leader. On the other hand, we have just witnessed serious inadequacy in Western leadership, which could not prevent Russia-Ukraine war. As we all know, the ramifications of this war will last far, far longer than the war itself. The world supply chain issues and inflation is all-time high, and that will affect every individual on this planet. Looking at these 2 parallel developments, I'm constantly reminded of Bengali poet Atul Prasad Sen's century-old desire. India will once again rise to the pinnacle of the world. In his own language, which is my mother tongue, Bengali, Bharat Abad Jagat Sabhay Shreshto Ason Labe. Finally, the dream of Vishwaguru is near, not far. Despite being a colony for 200 years, India did not become a colonizer. Despite fighting 4 wars post-independence, India never waged a war. Despite hostile neighbors, India's rise to the global high table has been peaceful, unlike all others' rises in the global arena in modern time. As a nation, we've always been a symbol of peace in our way of being. But amongst many recent transformations, the most formidable is that we now have decided to reciprocate when needed. First came the surgical strike, then the Balakot airstrike called out Pakistan's nuclear bluff. In Galwan, India exhibited that when it comes to national interest, size doesn't matter. India becoming a superpower on the foundation of peace is thus not a question of if, but when. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, we are near, not far. In the recent past, leadership intent was further exhibited when we mass-produced COVID-19 vaccines, not only for ourselves, but also for the world. The reality of India becoming the pharmacy of the world is near, not far. Beyond our boundaries, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has not only rallied the global diaspora to come forward and wear the India badge proudly, he has also surely and firmly built brand India stronger than ever before. It stands on the legs of Atmanirbhar Bharat. India is the 6th largest economy in the world, racing to get into the league of top 5. We are the only major economy which outperformed pre-pandemic growth levels. Our dream is to get to $5 trillion economy, and I believe we are near, not far. If we look at infrastructure development, connecting the hinterland to the industrial hubs is the challenge being driven by our Honorable Minister who is present with us, Mr. Nitin Gadkari ji. This year, sir, you have allocated over $200 billion for road infrastructure, 22 green expressways, and you have promised us that by 2024, India's infrastructure will be comparable to that of the US. 2024, ladies and gentlemen, near, not far. When it comes to geopolitical environment, there are countless examples that give us confidence that India is well poised to take the center stage. Most notable recently when America unilaterally exited Afghanistan. Leaving a political mayhem behind, India took the lead in organizing a conference of national security advisors of Central Asian countries. Even during the Ukraine crisis, a galaxy of global leaders came to India to gauge Mr. Modi's mind. But India stood firm with its bold policy of strategic autonomy, to which I agree. As Mr. Jaishankar very proudly said, to hold your ground is not the same as sitting on the fence. Our stance was loud and clear. I quote him again, Europe's problem is not the world's problem. We are not sitting on the fence. We acted as per our national interest. Operation Ganga, no Indian left behind. I believe that this is Indian century. Opportunity doesn't knock the door twice. As India takes a giant leap forward, it is time for each one of us to act with ownership and accountability. As a nation, we must seize the opportunity with both hands. Our goals are near, not far. I'll end this and let the summit take off. Let us discover what India indeed thinks today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Barun sir.